of course.
I heard all the cool kids want to be drifters. You're cool, right? So let's learn about the awesome drifters together. All right, are you all ready? Well, let's go!
We begin with a story. 200 years ago, an awful thing called the Tears of the New Moon began. A scary rain fell all over the world, killing 90% of its people and destroying what humanity had built.
That's crazy!
But humanity, as ever, refused to give up. Deep underground, they created the great city of Amasia, and they not only survived, but thrived.
That is also crazy. Crazy cool!
However, only a few years ago, for reasons unknown to this day, the great city of Amasia collapsed. Humanity returned to the surface, but faced constant energy shortages. As if that were not enough of a challenge, Enders, an unknown life form, appeared, further threatening humanity. But a group of heroes arose, the Drifters, which you may one day join. On the poison-drenched surface, the Drifters collected our energy source, the powerful AO crystals, and made it possible for humanity to survive again.
Thank you, Drifters!
And of course, we cannot forget the human duality cognitive androids, Magus. They have now become a necessary part of our world, and soon will be fully integrated into our daily lives. Magus dock on the back of our bipedal mecha, helping to power them. This is called...
the Cradle Coffin!
Precisely, Yoshio. Thanks to the Cradle Coffins, the heroic Drifters were able to face even harsher conditions than ever before. It is the duty of a Drifter to work with their Magus and master the Cradle Coffin, to battle humanity's greatest enemy, the Enders, and gather the precious AO crystals. Let us continue to fight for the glory of humanity. However, due to the chaos following the collapse of Amasia, some wicked, selfish Drifters hoarded AO crystals, making prices skyrocket. They created a black market and a dark side to society.
Without electricity, how is Yoshio supposed to make food?
That is where the Drifter Support Association comes in. It's our duty to create rules that regulate AO crystal excavation and trade, so that every human has equal access to our precious energy.
Thank you, Drifter Support Association! So listen up, all you cool kids who want to be cool drifters one day. We are all counting on you!
This informational video was brought to you by the Drifter Support Association. Thank you for watching. The final section of the selection exam will now begin. We wish you the best of luck. Please proceed to embark in your cradle coffin. Boot up sequence complete. Display incoming. Good. First, check your visuals. Look toward the 3 displays. Outstanding. If you need to adjust any settings, do so now. Time for the final test. This will involve recovering AO crystals from the surface. Nervous? After living your whole life underground, I can't blame you. Just concentrate on doing what I tell you to do. Got it? I've got your back. It's moving nicely. All right, boost your way to the objective point. Keep an eye on your temps. Don't overheat. Use this zip line to get to the surface. Come on the double now. So, what do you think? Honestly, so long as it's not raining, we needn't worry. Time to get to work. Use AO Search to find crystals. AO crystal detected. Go to the location shown at the top right of your display. Enders, the bane of humanity. Aim for their lit up well handled. When your durability drops, use a repair kit. There are too many to engage head-on. Utilize steps to evade any incoming attacks. Recover the AO crystal. Oh, this thing's tiny, and about as pure as a puddle of mud. This'll hardly do. Find something bigger. Good. This should be enough to please the association. But the test isn't over until we're home again. Go to the return elevator leading underground. Is that rain? Stay sharp. You're not impervious even in a cradle coffin. We won't last long in a heavy fall like this. Find cover from the rain on the dock. We'll be safe here. Keep your eye on any changes in the weather. You know, for someone who spent their whole life underground, you're not half bad at this. You've got my eye, rookie. The rain's starting to subside. Let's get moving. Jeez. This is why I hate rain. It powers up the Enders, you see. This is too dangerous for you to handle alone. I'll back you up. This is the elevator leading underground. Get yourself here to get back home. Now send a return request. Elevator's going to take a while. Lots of drifters let their guard down here and pay the price for it. Elevator will arrive in 5 seconds. The elevator is here. Board with care. Supposedly be sent off to the Amasian region if you pass this test. Plenty of AO crystals to collect there, which means plenty of rival drifters fighting over them. Not to mention any Enders drawn to the AO waves. Just remember, your cradle isn't worth dying for. And that concludes the test. You passed. You'll be assigned your very own Magus.
Sure, I've got your back. Sure, I've got your back. You are now officially recognized as my uniter. This Magus shall always remain by your side. No matter the task, I'm here to support you. It is an honor, truly. And I promise that I will not let you down. And this is the garage they gave you? This is... well, it's not what I imagined, to say the least. I suppose it isn't all doom and gloom. We do have a cradle coffin, after all. This cradle's exactly how we're going to earn a mountain of cash and turn this place into a modern architectural wonder. Excellent! There's already a request from the association. You can check details if you head over to the Requests tab.
Ding dong. Who's that at the door? Why, it's me, Yoshio.
Well, look at that. You've already got a request underway. Quite the busy little bee. Yo, I'm Yoshi, and it's my job to teach rookie drifters like you the basics, so listen up. Or take a nap, I guess. Up to you. To get you started off right, we got an educational video for you coming in hot. So hold on to your cradles and check this out. Welcome, Rookie Drifter. Today I'll be explaining everything you need to succeed in your exciting new career. Out there, your cradle and Magus are your best friends. So let's head out for a nice stroll on the surface. Take note of where materials can be found. And keep your eyes out for the ever-important AO crystals. Collect those AO crystals because you can exchange them for cash. But get beat up by an enemy. And you lose all the stuff you found. When you want to head home, find the nearest elevator.
But we can do this. Let's excavate AO crystals first to make money for upgrading your garage. Investigate areas with AO crystals using your Magus' AO search function. You can request an AO search from Magus orders. Open the map to check any ongoing requests. The current data is insufficient to recommend a point of interest. Going on searches is an opportune way to reach collect data. So, how about we go scope out some unexplored terrain? We could have done worse. AO search. AO crystal detected. This one is standard size. It's an AO crystal of lackluster purity. It's a chaser. Careful, they're nimble. I'd say. Cargo weight increased. Mobility has been drastically reduced. We have been detected by a chaser. Get ready to fight back. Hit on Ender confirmed. Cradles everywhere. Or what remains of them, rather. This place must have been used for combat training. Taking light damage. Ender alert! It's a geyser. Use your mobility to evade their ranged attacks. Durability has been reduced. Initiate repairs now. We have a geyser. Chaser defeated. The geyser has noticed us. Ender incoming! Reload halted. Hit on Ender confirmed. It appears to have been effective. Chaser detected. AO search. I'm not detecting any new AO crystals. We have been detected by a chaser. Get ready to fight back. Watch out. Direct exposure to this rain will deplete weather resistance. Once resistance reaches zero, you'll start losing durability. Find cover and patch up with the ceiling kit. Huh? I lost the bandit boss signal. Someone took them out. That's a relief. Hit on Ender confirmed. Chaser defeated. Ender confirmed. Type crawler. Watch out. They self-destruct. It's faint, but I can hear a cradle engine. Ender incoming! We have a geyser. Reload halted. Hit on Ender confirmed. It appears to have been effective. Durability is wearing down. Exercise caution. We should hide and perform repairs. Gazer destroyed. Roger. Initiating rapid repairs. The rain's getting stronger. Durability partially recovered. Looks to be another association member. I'll analyze just in case. Analysis complete. Looks like someone beat us to it. The AO crystal's been mined already.
Hello there.
We have contact from an association member. New cradle incoming. I'm tracking its drive sounds. The rain has stopped. They have ceased their pursuit. You can relax. It's my first time seeing it up close, but even from far away, this antenna's massive. We have contact from an association member. Cradle detected. That's a bandit. I'll start analysis. Under attack from a new cradle. Enemy moving away. It would be unwise to pursue any further. Analysis interrupted. Analysis failed. Recommencing analysis. Resuming analysis. Taken a hit. Hit confirmed. Please, excuse us. Wishing you the best of luck. Restoring field. Recovering durability. Enemy closing in. Retreat and stay out of their line of fire. Enemy coffin hit. Enemy moving away. It would be unwise to pursue any further. Return request sent. Bandits neutralized. Way to go. There are no enemies nearby. If you want to secure resources, now's the time. Elevator will arrive in 15 seconds. Five seconds until elevator reaches the surface. The elevator has arrived. Stay alert until it departs again. Elevator will descend in 15 seconds. Descent will start momentarily. We're down to half battery. I can't wait to kick back at base. Glad you made it back in one piece. Let's go over our last expedition, shall we? Commencing replay. You excavated AO crystals at this location. That was the first time we've seen one in this area. You mined some AO crystals at this location, yielding a decent haul. We engaged a foe and came out on top. You obtained crafting material here. Encountered a crawler at this location. That was the first time we've seen one in this area. That was the first time we've seen one in this area. We encountered an ender swarm at this location. We engaged a foe and came out on top. A skirmish unfolded, but we were able to escape. A light drizzle started falling here. You obtained crafting material here. The rain picked up around here. It stopped raining in this area. We encountered an ender swarm at this location. The skirmish unfolded, but we were able to escape. We encountered bandits at this location. We decided to initiate combat. More drifters entered the fray, escalating the battle considerably. More drifters entered the fray, escalating the battle considerably. You obtained a rare item here. I didn't expect to see this particular item here. I'll make note of it in our records. We used this elevator to return underground. Replay over. We collected a lot of valuable information that'll help us in future expeditions. Next, let's see how our rewards look. Let's start with AO crystals. I'll cash in our haul. Wow, would you look at that? It's a new record. And here's a list of the items we obtained this time. You even got some rare items. Next, let's take a look at current request progress. You managed to complete a request. We will also go over any progress made on achievements from this exploration. You have completed an achievement. That concludes the exploration summary. You did really well out there today. And with that, our first surface run is a wrap. Great work. We've got a lot more expeditions in store, so let's keep this momentum up. I've always got your back. Once you've got some money and resources to spare, we should work on renovating the production space. Once you fix the walls and flooring, you should be able to install a craft station. Once that's good to go, you can repair your cradle here. Congrats on completing your very first quest.
Put your adult pants on. Time to learn about job requests. Time for a little lesson about requests. Go forth and complete these requests. You can get all kinds of cool rewards. You'll get access to new products at the store, new crafting recipes, and plenty more than that. You'll also be allowed to sortie into more regions. requests you go out and complete, the more you'll have available to you. So remember, helping others helps you.
If we put some work into it, I think we could definitely turn this into a production space. We'll need to tidy up the floor for starters. Yeah. How about this? There we go. It's all done. I guess this looks pretty good for now. While we're at it, let's get into fixing the walls and the ceiling too. Here we go. Now it's time for some weeding. Let's clear out this area here. We'll need it totally empty to put in the craft station's resource loading dock. I didn't expect all this to be so backbreaking. That'll do it. There you go. A good day's work done. Now we're ready to make a craft station. First, let's drain some soup from these weeds. Very nutritious. Time to get our long-awaited craft station into place. Come on, let's start it up. First let's do this. This goes here and... All right, nice. Complete. We can make some excavation equipment now. Plus, we can repair worn-out parts on the cradle. Next up on the list is a pit space. Let's keep up the good work.